welcome back to my channel. I am here for another plan with me. It has been a bit since I have done one, so I'm very excited to film this. I don't have that many plans to put down, so it's mostly going to be me putting down stickers. So if you want to stick around and watch that, you should. Before I clear everything out of the way, these are my Pen Gems pens. This is the Silver Aspen one that was actually one of my very first Pen Gems, and these two were part of the Spring Fling collection. This paper clip is from the Yellow Key. It's so pretty. And then these two, for the life of me, can't remember where I picked up. So let me clear everything out of the way and get started with this plan with me. So before I get started and show you this kit, I did want to show you my last 2 weeks of spreads. I didn't film plan with me's with those, and I don't really post my post pictures. I do want to eventually do some flip throughs because some of my spreads have been on point, but for now I just wanted to show you them. So I did a plan with me with this week, but here was my 4th of July week. Lots and lots of foil. This is a kit from the Coffee Doodles Co. And then this is last week using a kit from Planning Roses. Actually, my first time using a kit from Planning Roses. So looking back, this will actually be, my very first week in the month of July where I'm not doing Simply Gilded bottom washi, and that is because I really like the bottom washi that came with this, and none of my gold washis I felt really match this. So if I haven't said it before, this kit is from Station Stickers. Station Stickers is one of my favorite foiled kit shops. So there are 2 schools of thought when it comes to foiled kits. One of those is where you foil parts of the kit, so like you would add foil accents to the bag itself, like on the objects, and the other one is to like sprinkle it throughout. For shops that sprinkle it throughout, Station Stickers I think does it best, and I love her kits. This art came out a bit ago from TWG Designs, and I saw a lot of shops do it well, but Station Stickers did it best, so I picked up her kit. It is called Paisley. So technically page 1 of this kit is these icons. I really love that she has matching foiled icons because it makes me feel like I don't need to pull in a ton of character stickers. So this page has our 8 full boxes, which are just stunning. My lights aren't good for showing off foil, but it's there. And then we have this, which is a strip of, it's just a strip. You could use it here theoretically, and whenever I'm doing like split bottom washi with Station Stickers, instead of using the bottom washi that comes with the kit, which is foiled, and cutting it, which I'm always scared to cut foiled washi, I can just use this instead. Next, we have another one of those strips, so you can have 2 strips, or if you're using a personal, it works great. And our 8 checklists. I do not use checklists in my planning style, but I have started using them in my B6 for my work planner, so I always like having leftovers. That's why I still buy the full kits. We have our glitter headers that I always appreciate kits that come with those, and I will be using those. Our half boxes, a weekly ombre, a appointment label, rescheduled, canceled, and 2 small flags, headers, appointment labels, 2 habit trackers, lots of functional stuff down here. Our little things, our date covers and date dots. And then lastly, we have the bottom washi, which is foiled, if you can tell. It is foiled. Trust me on it. Some washi and deco. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the washi. Let's see. Again, like I said, I don't have much to put down for this week. It's been like that for a while where I like, life is so normal, I guess, is the best way to put it, that there's not really plans per se. It's just things come up, and like I'll plan them as I go, and I'll definitely add it to them. And this new planning style where it's like more plan as you go and not no white space is really helpful in that. A lot of this week is actually going to be shop-related stuff. I had new releases last weekend, so the weekend right before this, so it's getting out those orders. And also, and I'm going to put it in my planner as on my to-do list, but I'm hoping I can get around to it. I kind of want to do another new releases on Friday. So I'm over summer. Summer is done in my mind. No, I'm just kidding. Summer kits are done in my mind. I looked through all the art. I went through my brain. I couldn't find any more art that I wanted to use that was summer related, which means it's kind of time to transition to fall. I am not ready to newly design brand new fall kits, but what I am going to do is I am going to take my old fall kits from last year, and there were a ton of them because fall is when I feel like I was at my prime in designing, and I'm going to reformat some of my favorites. So I'm hoping for like 3 or 4 reformats for this Friday, plus I'm going to reformat all of my fall character stickers and get those out early. So the character stickers would be the coffee one, which I took down recently just because there were too many stickers on a page and it wasn't cutting right like half the time. And then there's an apple picking one, there's one in somebody in leaves, and then there's one that's technically not a fall one, but I think it works. It's a sick one, like somebody who's sick, but those will be the 4 character stickers I'll be releasing along with matching die cuts. And yeah, and then hopefully someday I can get around to doing $2 Tuesdays again. Just I really wanted my next $2 Tuesday release to be with foil, but I have been having issues with foiling all of a sudden. I don't know what's wrong with it. I've contacted, I don't know. Foiling might not be for me. I'm just maybe not good enough at it. And it's another one of those things that could go wrong. That's all to say that this week is kind of up in the air. What other things are happening? I need to actually go, Station Stickers released a kit this past weekend, and it's still on sale, so I want to go grab it. It uses, again, it's from a shop called TWG Designs. She has my favorite art, but it is a, like, mystic, I think is what Station Stickers called it. Anyway, a lot of shops came out with it, but I think Station Stickers, again, did it best. So I'm going to use this full box on the sidebar. One thing Station Stickers, she doesn't have many double boxes in her kits, which sometimes I really appreciate, but every person I saw use this art for a double box scene, and she didn't. So, like, technically this could be kind of a double box, but it's not. So I'm going to use this little lady, or these little ladies in the sidebar. Okay, so let's grab me some washi and start building up the sidebar. I apologize that this is sideways. I mean, like, I apologize a little bit, but it's for the best, guys. I pinky promise. So we're going to put a sliver of washi and put down our habit trackers. So the 2 habits that I am tracking this week, the first one is one I've been doing for a while. It is all about my hair. Sorry if you hear that background noise. My air conditioning kicked on, and I appreciate it because it is very hot. So for nice hair, I've been tracking this for like a month or 2, but basically it's like, is my hair like professional and nice? Just because my boss really doesn't care what my hair looks like. So sometimes it just gets put in a messy bun, and I have really long hair that needs to get cut, by the way, and it gets all tangled, and I don't do much about it. And it's one of those like sticking points for me where I get disappointed in myself. So this is kind of like a habit tracker. It's not a my goal every day is to make this look nice thing. It's I want to track how I'm doing thing. So I hope that makes sense. So next I am going to put a to-do list. I like having a weekly to-do list running here on the side. And then I'm never sure what to put. Let me see what I've did last week. Okay. So next I'm going to grab a half box. We're going to make it glitter. Let's do this glitter color. Just to put down like a theme for the week or something like that. And the theme for this week is to like get stuff done in the shop. And we're going to put down another checklist. So I want to do a this week header. Do we have it this week? But it's that color. Ooh. We could do a little things header that also works. Yeah, let's do the one little things thing that has some smudge on it. It's probably my fault there's smudge, by the way. You know what? Let's just do another to-do header. It's okay. It's okay. So I don't have that much room down here for a checklist. Wow, I have room for 2 things on this checklist. I didn't grab scissors. Oh, wait, yes I did. These are not meant for cutting stickers. These are giant craft scissors I was using earlier. The to-do list, the second to-do list I'm putting in is for cleaning. You know how everyone does spring cleaning? I apparently do like end of summer, fall cleaning. So that is what I'm working on. So let's see, does she have any icons? Oh, her icons are all these and they're too big. I'm just not gonna put icons there. Great, sidebar, all put together. So now it's time for glitter headers. I keep telling y'all like this part's super boring, but my video would be like 10 minutes long if I just sped through this part because this is all I really, really do. What else do I have to say? Etsy's prices go up, or like their fees go up this week. I think the 16th is the date. I didn't increase my prices just because like I feel weird increasing prices. I don't know why. It's just I feel uncomfortable with it. So I'm not going to, or at least I don't currently plan to, but it sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you all know if you buy from my shop, my prices are low. Like, I charge $10 for a full kit. It's not like I'm making big bucks off of having an Etsy shop, and I'm okay with it. Like, that is a personal choice that I made. And two things: one, if a shop charges more than me, that is also okay, and it's probably because they use like higher quality of stuff. And I'll admit I don't use the highest quality paper, just so I can keep my prices low. But like, it sucks that my prices, or my profits, measly as they may be sometimes, are being cut into for new features. That's what Etsy's calling it. They haven't told us what features, but they told us these are features we want. And I bet you if they just ask the community, would you prefer to keep more of your money that you earned or new features? I have a big old guess as to which ones, yeah. Because like I can look at the stats for my shop and know where my sales are coming from, and they're not coming from like the Etsy search criteria. Like, the way people are finding my shop isn't because Etsy is doing anything for me. It's mostly, and I'm not saying they don't do anything. I'm like, they host my shop obviously, but like it's mostly coming from YouTube and Instagram and my Linktree, and it's me getting my customers. So I don't know. All right. If my rhyming or reasoning to putting full boxes where they are is to have the colors in the full box match the, I forgot to push this down more because it's covering a little bit, but whatever. It's to match the color of, oh, that's bright, so like this has a lot of blue in it, this one has a lot of pink. You get it. So, this half is put down. Let's flip to the other half. I also haven't put out a ton of videos. Right now, I have 2 videos other than this one that are like in the works, and they're both my June haul. So I try to do this in the right order. I do a monthly haul where I just like culminate it in one video. My monthly haul for June, when I put in all the clips, because like I film them as stuff comes in, would have been 2.5 hours long. Which, don't get me wrong, I love long videos, especially long hauls. I am into those, but 2.5 hours is just too much. So I was attempting to cut it down into 2 videos, and it was just a lot of work and stressful. So I'm for some reason, I'm looking at last week to see where to put boxes, because I like the order of last week. I got really overwhelmed for some reason by all of the length of the video. I really don't know what I was saying a second ago. But I'm the kind of person that when something is like really overwhelming to me and it's not like critically important, like getting orders out for the shop or like my real job or something like that, I tend to like ignore it. Not a good idea. I feel like there's more stuff happening in my life, but really, really there isn't. Job takes all of my time. Etsy takes up all the other bit of my time. I'm attempting to buy some more cute pieces, because my apartment, like, it has like the furniture I've always wanted, which is mostly furnished by IKEA, but it doesn't feel homey and it doesn't feel cute, so that's been on my to-do list to try to figure out. But I'm not the world's most like creative person, so I've basically been watching on YouTube, like home vlogs where people do home tours and being like, oh, I like that, I'm going to do that. Which I don't know if that's tacky or whatever. I wish I had the resources to just like hire someone to say, just tell me what to buy and where to put it, like, please. But I do not. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. This is looking good so far. I decided not to put foil overlays over the glitter headers because I used them last week and I did really like how that turned out. I'm missing a full box. Oh, down here. But I thought it would be too much foil. And like the patterns of the foil overlays I have are different than these full boxes. And you know what? This looks good. I like her glitter headers. Okay, yeah, this video is going to be pretty short, like I said before. Let's jump in. I'm not going to use her weekend banner. I do not like it. So, I've got very minimal stickers I pulled out. So, we are going to jump into Monday. Monday, the first thing I have is a staff meeting. I have a staff meeting every Monday, and I like marking them. So, I am going to grab... We're going to grab these two. Oh, don't let me forget to put down deco. As if you guys are here live. I'm going to attempt to remember to put down deco, and if I don't, like, message me on this video. Or I'll be editing it and watch it and be like, crap. So I'm putting down 2 pieces of washer. And then I'm going to grab from, I'm going to zoom in a teensy bit. From Happy Day of Stickers, these are staff meeting stickers. I like using these to mark staff meetings because I don't have to use any other kind of sticker. Beautiful. Next, this has been on my to-do list for a bit. Well, I was going to do it on Friday, but I ran out of time before they closed. So in addition to living in the apartment I currently live, I own a home, and I wrote it off to a property management company, and I was having issues with them. So basically how it worked was when I signed, I wrote them a big old check, and that was like to cover them getting a tenant, but we've had issues finding a tenant because I don't know if my like limitations are too much or what. So they are like, okay, we need some more money in the account to like do more advertising. I'm like, sure, but they asked for $1,500, which is a lot. And I'm like, okay, with that much money, I'm not comfortable just writing a check and mailing it. Can I have the account? Which, by the way, the account is supposed to be a joint account. Like, it's under my name as well. And they were giving me the runaround saying, well, no, we don't want you to have access to the account. And it was making me suspicious with the guy I was working with. So I asked if I could speak to, like, the person who handles the finances with them. So he gave me her number, and Monday I'm going to call her and be like, I'll send you the money, but I need, like, some breakdown of what it will be spent on. So that is on my to-do list for Monday morning. Maybe I'm so new to this that I'm not seeing their point of view, but it's I don't know. So Tuesday, we have a staff planning meeting. I'm just going to use this date icon. You see this now? Bold. So our staff planning meetings are different than our staff meetings. The staff meetings are very quick, and they involve a ton of people, and it's just kind of like, what are your schedules for the week, meaning when are you going to be out? Big projects you're working on that you would like to, and there's basically a table for us all to be at. Our staff planning meeting is more like, here are the projects that we are working on. Also on this day is when I will be doing my first PO drop of the week. I mentioned this before, but I am a creepy person. I know when the manager of my local USPS works, and I drop off packages only when I know his schedule. So I'm also going to put down Wednesdays. I'm doing Tuesday and Wednesday drop. So these last 2 weeks, he was out for vacation. Like, me and him are close. Like, I can't explain it, but, like, hanging out with him, like, he's a friend now. But the last 2 weeks he was out on, like, a personal vacation that he deserves. and I was just dropping them off with like the person who works there. And if you have been shopping for my shop, you might know that you're not getting tracking updates. Like all of my packages from last week, not that many went out because it's a small shop, but like I think I'd had about 10 orders only go out. None of them have shipping updates, tracking updates, updating at all whatsoever. Like I stood there as I told her, here's my scanning paper, please scan it. Anyway, Tuesday is when I'm doing that drop. Wednesday I'm doing another drop. I think what's going to happen is I'm doing a lot of order prep tonight, which is Sunday. I'm going to take Monday off so I can do all of the designing. So Tuesday will be a drop because I do drops in the morning before work. And then Tuesday night when I get back from work, I will prep a ton more orders to go out Wednesday. So this is all I have planned so far. I am in need of like designing stuff, but that's about it. So let's flip this over. So Thursday is going to be the final prep for new releases. The 3 things is basically one last test cut of everything, and like basically like, and it feels awful. I'll print an entire kit and I will pull up every sticker to make sure that the sticker is correct, like the cutting lines and everything are correct, and it feels like the world's most wasteful thing. I will make sure all the listing pics are good to go. I hate making listings of everything to do with shops. Making listings is my least favorite. And then the last thing is I will film, edit, upload my new releases video. So hopefully Friday we will have new releases. So to mark that, I am missing the page I need. Oh crap. Oh, I just set it aside because I didn't think I needed it. So there's 3 things on that to-do list, and the to-do thing I cut has 3 things. So I'm going to put them at the end of Thursday. What bums me out as well, so my coworkers and I like to go out every week for like, you know, basically like a happy hour thing, because, you know, and we used to do Wednesdays because the place we went to had a wings special where it was like $10 worth of wings for $2.50, which is a great deal. Except for it turns out that while we were only ever going there and getting one wing special, you know, $10 for each of us because it wasn't that many wings, we were each drinking like 2 to 3 of their Pitcher Long Islands, which are amazing. And between the wing special and Pitcher Long Islands, you can probably figure out what place I'm talking about. It's a chain, but their Pitcher Long Islands are $10 on Wednesdays, but on Thursdays they're $5. So it's much cheaper for us to actually go on Thursdays, which probably means that I will not have time to go out this week because we do Thursdays now. But anyway, that is my get everything done for new releases list. That's all I have for Thursday. I'm telling you guys, my life is boring. And that's a good thing. I like it. I really like how boring my life is right now. Friday, I'm doing another PO drop. Hopefully, I'm not 100% sure just with everything. I'm going to put down a movie marquee near the top to mark, hopefully, new releases. Payday is on this day, but I don't want to use her Payday sticker because it's weird in my opinion. Or I'm weird. I'm not really sure. So what I'm going to do instead is put down, this is just a washi that I'm going to write on, and I'm going to grab from the icons sheet. Is there like a money? I thought there was a money one. Oh, there's this one. Is that it? Or there's an envelope with money. Let's do this one. And I'll just write in Payday. Love me some Payday. I do have a bill, kind of a bill due on this day. I am going to use her bill due stickers. Let me see if it'll focus. I think they're weird. I think I'm just too used to normal bill dues, but it does fit very well in this small space I have here. This is my ink bill. It automatically gets deducted from my account, so I'm not, like, I use Instant Ink. I'll leave my referral link below if you're interested in trying it out. I love it, guys. I really do. For my shop, like, I don't do huge quantities of printing, so, like, for big shops it wouldn't work, but for small shop like mine, I don't have to worry about ink. I do have some backup cartridges here that I've had to use before in times when, like, my ink doesn't ship in time, but, like, I really normally never have to worry about ink, which is great. But I put this down so that I make sure to put it in my shop accounting. I use a software called Wave Accounting, and if you're interested, I can do like a video on how I do accounting for my shop, but it's incredibly helpful. I can just put in every single expense, and it pulls all of my orders. Like, it doesn't pull like order information for me, like process orders, but it pulls over every single order and like how much I earn from it from Etsy directly. So like, let's say somebody named Amy buys from my shop one full kit, which is $10 plus the $3 shipping. It'll be pulled over to Wave as a $13 order, and I can split that up and mark something as, you know, shipping, income, and then vertical kit. So what I can do is each month directly look at what is providing the most to me, and it helps me. It's just an amazing little thing that I'm glad I found. Somebody on some forum mentioned it to me, and I am so, so thankful. If you saw, I just put down the deco. I am cutting off the excess right now. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, the week before the pen. This is a nice view to look at. I know there's not much, but honestly, my life is boring. So, I am going to go fill it out with this pen. So, pens from Pen Gems come with a ballpoint insert, actually. Okay, these two pens do not have a ballpoint insert, it seems. I already replaced these, so I only use, yep, these are both gel. I use a gel insert, and these are all 0.4 gel inserts. You can buy them right on the Pen Gems site, although there's limits. You can get like only 3 a month or something. But I'm going to fill it out with this. Well, first I'm going to take some pictures, and then I will be right back to show you what's left of the kit and say toodaloo. Okay, guys, I filled in what I could. Really not a lot, but I did it, and I'm excited for this next week. This is a gorgeous kit, guys. Like, I don't even know how to tell you how much of a stunner it is, and I'm a little bummed I didn't pick up a backup. So let me show you what is left. I still have a ton of icons, which I am going to appreciate pulling in throughout the week. The full boxes page just has that sliver still of washi. I have these checklists, which I am happy to use in my B6, which I will eventually do a video on how I plan in that once I reach like a planning piece with it. We've got half boxes still and some glitter headers. I like to use those as sometimes backdrops for things. Some washi, this is in the wrong order, labels, and little things. So all around, plenty for a new week. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me see if I can make this. No, my lights are not good for, you can see a little bit of it. My lights are just not good for foil. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will link everything down below if you like what you saw and want to stay tuned because new releases are coming up this week. Then subscribe or like this video or comment with what you want to see in new releases in the future. But other than that, I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends.